I think abstraction per se, at least the way I'm approaching it, is just a different faculty of seeing. Instead of using the eyes and taking information directly from that perceptual avenue, it's nature is nature. It's creating the patterns of nature, but from a more kinesthetic and conversational place, because it's this dynamic of the process of painting that the conversation is less oriented towards exclusively the visual field and what is literally hitting the visual field in a given moment. It's more just manifesting the pattern over time, which to my mind, when I look at my work, it's like maybe a magnifying glass on the garden, on the light hitting objects, the play of light, the play of energy in a garden is really what I see, but it could be any landscape, any group of human beings or dynamic between two beings. It's just, rather than starting with the form, it's starting with the play of energy. So sometimes it looks a bit like, closer in, like a magnifying glass on the garden that my mother-in-law, who's a traditional painter, would paint. Mine is a magnifying glass on precisely the same thing, because it's all the same design. Our thoughts, our perceptions, the dynamics of the stars and the galaxies expanding ever outward. It's all the same play. And really the question is how directly in the process of painting or composing or whatever it is, we come into contact with that uninhibited dynamic, the self-consciousness of thinking of the so-called ego gets in the way with its petty, small-minded agendas. And I even though the word petty is weighted with a negative connotation, but it's not necessarily, it's just smaller. It's smaller and tighter and more constricted than the natural, the Tao, the unfolding of nature. It's the self-consciousness is contrived, and so the less contrivance, the more free dance. It's like an unself-conscious dancer when you are just lost in the beauty of the movement, the way a child is lost in dance or play or painting, just lost in it, rather than the over-conceptual carefulness, which feels self-conscious, which feels stiff, which somehow doesn't tap into something as simply beautiful.